Hi, everyone. It's great to be with you. This is Me Vision Academy. I'm Adrian Groenewald, and it's again a privilege to present the Successful Leader Award to a recipient, someone who was nominated by Janine Hills, Gareth Cremen. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Gareth is partner at Cox Yates Attorneys, non-executive director at BASA, which is a board of airline representatives of South Africa, nominated by Janine Hills, as I said, and it's wonderful to have him here today. I'm going to give you the award and then ask you the key question. But let me just share a moment. Gareth, that's the award, an exclusive recognition of successful leadership awarded to Gareth Cremen for at least the following: successfully leading as a senior leader in the legal sector for many years, building an impressive reputation along the way, but also being an honest, reliable, and trustworthy leader with exceptional leadership standards in governance and ethics, and standing out as a leader that cares, which is maybe not always the case in the legal fraternity. Very strong, logical, and fact-based sort of industry. It's a very interesting industry. So it's good to find the successful leaders in this specific industry, inspiring future successful leaders in your sector, not just because of your technical prowess, but your leadership skills. And it's my honor and privilege to always sign on behalf of Me Vision Academy. Our slogan is a journey to best self. So Gareth, formally, congratulations.
Thank you.
So Gareth, what have you learned? What's the essence of successful leadership?
Adrian, it's quite an interesting one though, because I don't think that you ever get to, your milestone that you sort of put yourself out towards in terms of leadership itself. I think it's an ongoing journey. It's an ongoing battle and ongoing struggle to sort of perfect yourself and to perfect your management skills, your management skill set, and obviously to, be the best reflection on your employees. And typically, as I say, there's a difference between being a boss and a difference between being a leader as well. And the important aspect behind the whole leadership is that, in the legal industry, it's a very harsh industry in the sense that it consumes a lot of your time. And more often than not, I say to my staff, we spend a lot more time with one another than I think we do in our own private lives with our spouses, our partners, etc. Over there. So the important thing is that you're in the trenches together with one another, fighting the battle for the client's best interest and slowly chiseling, one step at a time ahead. So it's about building, camaraderie, team building, and sort of owning what you do together with a sense of pride. You can't slap matters out. You can't slap work out. It needs to be always excellent in order to get the desired result. So it's an ongoing process.
So, I mean, the legal field is very technically driven. You bill by hours, you give clients technical advice. It's about knowledge, expertise. When did it dawn on you, if I can call it that you're now a leader as well? You're not just a lawyer, that it's about the people below you or around you that you need to inspire and motivate and get the best out of them. Is it something that came suddenly, or does it just come over years? Do you think it's now part of you, or is it difficult to get rid of that lawyer component, just being the technical expert?
Yeah, so I mean, you can be the technical expert in that on matters, which you should be, and clients come to you typically for that advice. Your staff looks up to you for the sector that you sit in and that you specialize in. In my instance, it's generally around, corporate restructuring, business rescue, liquidations, and then specialized recoveries. It's typically the field that I operate, mostly in. So you are required to be an expert in that field. But where it dawns on you at an early stage in your life is that when you start building a practice at a very young age of being an attorney, you're required at that point in time within which to sell trust, because ultimately, if you don't have trust with the client, you don't have anything. And that's really where it starts and it emanates from. And when you find a client in a state of financial distress and they lean on you for assistance, or they say to you, I need to recover a large amount of money, I've been taken by company ABC. If I don't get the money in a certain time frame, I may find myself also with my back against the wall. So they're coming to you from a trust perspective, and they're looking at you from a leadership perspective on how best to navigate, the treacherous waters that they now find themselves in. And it's the same thing that you then inherit when you start building a team around you from a young age and you start plugging people together. It's again trust. And as we say to everyone, it can take you years to build your reputation and trust, and it can take you 30 seconds to throw it away. So it's a continuous process that you have to constantly strive to be better and continuously strive to serve, the clients in their best interest at all times. And more often than not, you will find yourself at loggerheads at some point in time with what a client wants versus what they can do in law. And that's an important one, because you can't always bend over backwards and say, we can try it. You've got to be a little bit nimble, but you've also got to be a stickler to the book about what is right and what is wrong.
Gareth, thank you so much. And thank you again for accepting the award and being a leader in your field, not just an expert. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Adrian.